Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about IBS, specifically my IBS. So about 8 years ago, before I ever got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disease, if you didn't know, I started having issues with a lot of things, and one of those things was IBS. Now, how bad was it? It was bad. It was so bad that we could not go on any trips that involved driving longer than 20 minutes without me having to say, you need to find a restroom and you need to find it quick. It would just happen out of nowhere. There was no warning. I just would be in this position where I would have to really need to find a bathroom immediately. And all my life, this is such a glamorous topic, isn't it? All my life I've had a shy bladder and a shy other end. And so I hated using the bathroom in public. That's always been a thing with me. And so when the IBS started, that was a real problem for me because I for sure did not want to do that in public. I was constantly carrying around Poopery when that first came out. That was like the best thing that ever happened to me when I had IBS. That stuff is still amazing. I have so many bottles of that, especially when we travel. But yeah, it would just come out of nowhere and hit me, and it was embarrassing. It was uncomfortable. It was inconvenient, and it was not fun at all, and I didn't really know what to do about it. And it was just something that I thought was a part of my life and was going to be that way forever. And that's kind of how I felt about it up until I started changing the way that I ate. Before we get into that, I just want to give a shout out to Element, who's sponsoring today's video. Most of you already know about Element, but I'm going to tell you real quick in case you haven't. They are electrolytes with clean ingredients, 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I always have to look at it. 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, no sugar, sweetened with stevia, and they come in amazing flavors. My personal favorite at the moment is orange. Watermelon is also a real winner. They also have some really cool flavors like chocolate and chili mango. I especially love these for traveling. We're fixing to start traveling a lot in the next few months. These will definitely be in my diaper bag. So right now, if you go to drinkelement.com/Neisha, I'll put that on the screen and in the description. Click on that link, and with any purchase, you get a free sample pack of 8 different flavors to try. So if you're trying to clean up your drinking habits, this is a good way to go. I put mine in sparkling water as a soda alternative. Highly recommend. Thanks to Element for sponsoring this video. So back to the poop. I started changing the way I ate because I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's. And I thought maybe changing the way that I ate would help with that. I never in a million, bazillion, gadillion years thought it would ever change my bowel habits. It just never crossed my mind. Not in a positive way anyways, because I'd heard a lot of people say that going keto gave them diarrhea or going keto made them constipated. I never had any of that. What I had was an improvement in my bowels and in their function, and their slowing of the function, and their spontaneity of function. I had normal bowel habits again, and it was fantastic. Now, I could go on and on about the things that keto has done for me when it comes down to symptoms like IBS. I think I might do a series. If you're interested in that, leave a comment. Do you think I should do a series about all the different symptoms that have improved or just simply gone away with keto? If you would like that, leave a comment and let me know. So what's weird about my IBS is it went away and I didn't notice for a minute because I was just living my life as a normal person, and you should live that way. It's not normal to have to go to the potty, a 911 emergency potty. That's not normal. You shouldn't have to live that way. It's just not fun, and it's not fair to anybody, especially anybody in the bathroom after you, if you don't have the poopery. It kind of took me a minute to even realize that my IBS had went away, and I thought, wow, it's been like a month and I haven't had to tell my husband to pull over to the nearest gas station on the interstate. They're never nice bathrooms on the interstate. No one wants to go to those bathrooms. And so that's when I first noticed it. I think it maybe was 4 to 6 weeks in when I realized that I hadn't had to do that in a while. And that was crazy and shocking and a pleasant surprise, but I didn't think that it was permanent. I thought, oh, well, I'll probably have another episode. No. I cannot remember the last time I randomly had a 911 poop. I can't remember. Maybe if I went and ate, oh yes, I do remember when it was. Okay, so right before I got pregnant with my first baby, I went on a binge, celebrate, I'm fixing to get pregnant, because I had to go through IVF because of my thyroid issues, which that's another thing that got better. I can do a video about my infertility specifically. Anyways, sidetracked. Squirrel. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, right. So yes, I remember the last time that happened. So yeah, I was out celebrating with one of my best friends because I was fixing to have my frozen embryo transfer, and we went to a restaurant together, had a girls' night, and she got truffle pasta, and that was my thing before I went keto. Pasta and pizza, Italiano, literally Italian restaurants, I would just eat there. I worked at one for a long time. So I just loved pasta, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna have a spoonful. That probably is not gonna do a thing to me. Was I wrong? I was up all night, and the next day I had a 911 poop. And yeah, I knew immediately that I was never going to be able to have pasta again, unfortunately, it's so sad. But I have found ways to work around that and have a pasta-like experience without having the actual pasta. I've tried gluten-free pasta. It doesn't sit well with me either. No, it doesn't tear me up quite as bad as the real stuff, but it's still not a favorable 24 hours. No, it's a no for me. It's one thing that I just will not be able to ever eat again. But IBS really interfered with my daily life. It was so stressful. We live in an area where if you want to go anywhere worth the crap, you have to drive over 20 minutes, and there was not a trip that I had where I didn't have to make a stop. It kept us from getting where we were going on time. It made me nervous. I was self-conscious. I was always thinking, what if I have to go to the bathroom here? Where is the bathroom? That's like the first thing that I would look for in a new place would be where the bathroom is, just in case, because I just never knew when that was going to hit me. And I'm so happy that this way of eating took care of that for me, because now I just poo like a normal person. I don't have constipation. I think, electrolytes probably help with that. Making sure I have a good fatty piece of meat every day. I just don't have those kind of problems. I just poop like a normal person. No constipation, no diarrhea. I don't think about poop. It's not a part of my day. I just do it when I need to do it, and then I move on with my life. Where before I was constantly worried about when that was going to happen to me. So yeah, I'm super grateful for the keto diet and the effect it had on my IBS symptoms. And I'm sure my husband is happy about that too. If you're new here, my name is Neisha, and I make wellness and lifestyle videos. I do what I eat in a day vlogs, day in the life of a mom of two, I show what I feed my kids, all those fun things. So if you're into videos like that, hit that subscribe button, and maybe I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Love you, mean it.